Judy is here as well. Dawn, hi Dawn, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I miss you guys on the morning show, so thank you for being here with me this morning here. And if you're tuning in for the first time, my name is Ty Mayberry. Welcome into HSN. In January, we're talking about maybe refreshing, maybe rethinking, reimagining our home, maybe reimagining how we do certain things. But I know right now, in most of the country, it is cold where you are, and you're thinking about a heater. And you're thinking about a heater, you need a heater that is beautifully designed, that looks like a piece of artwork in your home that you have control over, right? Well, that's Dyson. You know the name. It is that premium luxury brand. Dyson is what happens when a team of engineers takes a look at our home appliances and says, we can design this better. Take a look at your screen, just some of the features here. First of all, that beautiful look that you're getting, and you're getting multiple settings here. Not only are you getting multiple speed settings, but multiple settings as to kind of where that heat or that cool air, because this is also a bladeless fan, where that heat or that air is going. It can be personalized, or what you're seeing right there, it can kind of diffuse for the entire room. And now look right there on the front. You can set the exact temperature, and you can do that from across the room because you're getting a remote control. It'll also oscillate. There's also a sleep timer. It's also very quiet. And look at this, you want to carry it from room to room, maybe like your house. My son's room in the back, I can never regulate that temperature. It's always different from the temperature in the rest of the home. Maybe that's where you need it. Or you have guests coming over and you want to make sure and put it in their room. That's what you're getting with the Dyson. So this is not just something you're going to use now. You're going to use it 12 months, all year round. Summertime, you're going to leave it out. And it has this beautiful look to it. So either the black or the white, what you see right here on top, that's the remote control. Right now, what we're doing right now for the first big sale of the year, we're offering it to you now at $150 off our normal HSN deal price. 5 flexible payments. Remember, everything right now is on 5 flexible payments. And take a look at the shipping and handling there. We're going to cover that as well. We are ready to send these out to you either in the black or in the white there. And you can choose it. If you want that premium line, that Dyson line, this is it for you. But I am thrilled to have our guest today from Dyson, home expert. It's so lovely to have Gemma Kent here with us. Hi, Gemma. How are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Oh my gosh.
How's the family? How's everybody? Good?
So good.
Doing good?
Yeah,
oh, good.
Really good. Your family good?
Good to have you. Yes, yes. Here we are. The top of the new year. Things happen fast.
Yes.
Here at the beginning of the new year. And we start to rethink things like, now I got to put the heater away, and now I got to pull the big fan out, and now those blades are dangerous and they get dusty. This is your opportunity.
So I know we're asking about our family, so I know you have children. I know they're a little older than mine in their teenage years, and my daughter is only 2. So when we're talking about heating elements and stuff, the safety is so important. So I'm going to give you this great overview about this unit. And what I first want to mention is, though she be but little, she is fierce. And why do I say that?
Nice. I like a good Shakespeare quote. Thank you.
So it's absolutely feature-packed. And I shared with Suzanne last night, we actually have a feature on here that is normally reserved for the mega advanced Dyson products. And that is the Jet Focus. That is why this is absolutely game-changing. So this is a unit that, remember 2 things, blue for cooling and red for heating. You can use this throughout the entire year. But I'm starting at the heating element because I've been looking at these temperatures, and I know we can share it with you at home on a graphic, and the temperatures are falling.
Ooh.
So if I wake up in Florida and it's cold, I know that the rest of the United States, it's rather chilly. You know, I don't have my glasses on, I hope you do at home, but look at these temperatures. I think I saw Anchorage was 15 degrees.
Yes. Well, they were talking about, if you were watching any football last night, they were talking about -5 degrees out there in Kansas City.
And one got cancelled, and I know that the United States love their football, right?
Yes.
American football, not soccer.
We don't cancel games.
No, it's cold, and it's only going to get colder.
Right.
But I want you to do it in a really efficient way, because I'm bringing you over here, Ty, because this is typically what we're comfortable with. A space heater, we see it. But are we comfortable? Because I don't want you to touch it. I don't want you to get near it. I'm not going to leave my pets near it, my daughter. I'm going to measure the temperature just to tell you why I don't want anyone to touch it. Okay, it's reading 325 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm holding that up there next to a lovely little egg, because that's measuring the temperature just a foot away, and that's measuring 71 degrees. So just to give you some context, right, in the middle of summer, I'm not sure about your home, but my AC is set at 72. So this egg is reading a temperature that's colder than my air conditioning in the middle of summer in Florida. So where is the rest of that temperature? Where is that heat going? Where's that energy? Where's that money that we're spending on our heat going? To the ceiling. So we take you over to the Dyson.
Okay.
Remember, it's got built-in safety features, no blades, automatic shut-off as well. And what the Dyson engineers have done is found a way to project that warm air in an intelligent thermostat, selecting your favorite temperature. But if you look at this is 109. And you don't need me to tell you that this is much warmer than the 71 degrees. I'm also not saying that you need to set your home at 109 degrees.
Well, and you talk about the accuracy for a second.
Right.
I mean, before we walk away from that kind of old dinosaur one there, I mean, this is the one that we're used, but that's just a knob that's basically high-low.
Yes.
You get accuracy with this one.
Thank you, Ty. Yeah, so you've got, I think it's off, on, and more on, and you have to guess. But
more on?
More, no.
What did she just?
I'm getting in trouble. I should be here on a Sunday morning.
No, but you're right. It's like higher?
Yeah,
what does that mean?
Exactly, minimum, maximum. With the Dyson, you get to select, I've got to focus. You get to select your favorite temperature from 33 degrees to 99. So that's the intelligent thermostat. That's going to warm your environment to what you want. But then you also get on the remote control 10 individual speed settings to determine how fast you want to receive that airflow. 10 individual speed settings. And then you get that beloved feature, the jet focus feature, where if you run a different temperature to your partner, your spouse, your children, whatever it may be, you can pinpoint that airflow. If you want to share the air, you get the diffuse mode. If you want it to turn side to side, you can oscillate it, no problem. It can go 70 degrees to make sure that you're getting the ability to really diffuse that airflow. If you want to go to bed and have it switch itself off, you've got the sleep setting. This is why I say it's absolutely feature-packed for you to make unique to your home.
And that's Dyson, right?
Right.
I can't say it enough, right? A team of engineers, years and years of research and development and testing bring you all of these smart features. And you're going to see it here, Gemma, if you can see the screen here, maybe you can help me kind of talk through what we're seeing. So we're seeing the cool, right? That blue is representing the cool during the summertime. And that focus, Gemma said, focus. That's the other thing. When you need it right where you want it, you can do that. But if there's multiple people in the room and you need to diffuse that heat a little bit, and then you always know right where you're at. That's what we were talking about when Gemma called me a moron. When you need it, she did not. I'm kidding. I'm playing with her. When you see right there in the front, you know exactly where you're at and the temperature with the setting. And then this, haven't you wanted to carry that heat, that fan, the cool from room to room, if you're having company, if it's someone, if you're in your crafting room, like I'm going to be in here all day, I need it to be warm just in my room, I'm not going to turn up that thermostat. This is the way you can do it. And this is a Dyson, right? You are getting that premium brand today. $299 right now. It's $150 off our normal price here. I believe that price expires either tonight or tomorrow, so this is your opportunity to get it home and give it a try. Now, something this size with such a small footprint, let's talk about the power of it, Gemma, because I know we get that question a lot.
I know, and that animation is showing you how we do that. So the air is drawn in about 6 gallons a second. It's sped up in that mixed flow impeller, so it's going to increase the air velocity, and then it's going to come out through the aperture, whether it's the reverse aperture, which is at the back, is about 2.5 millimeters for that jet focus, or you have the diffuse mode. The reason I give you all of that engineering is that's what separates Dyson. So we want to make sure that you're receiving everything efficiently and effectively in the quickest way possible for you at home. So now what we're going to do, we're bringing visibility to the invisible. I'm going to bring the lights down in the studio. We're going to light up some fog, and we're going to demonstrate how far this can push and project that airflow. I want you to watch as the fog machine is pushed off, how it continues to push that airflow across the space. Why am I showing you this? Well, first of all, the unit weighs less than 6 pounds, and Ty and I are encouraging to do that zone heating or cooling, take it to the space you're occupying. But what I don't want you to think is a small machine means any less powerful than what we're describing. So it weighs less than 6 pounds, it's just shy of 2 feet tall, but Ty, you can correct me if I'm wrong, that airflow is reaching you all the way across and past you.
Easily, and that's what's great about not only the power, but you're seeing right there, maybe it is tabletop, maybe it's up in the kitchen, maybe it's bedside table. it's designed in that kind of vertical design. It's not going to take up a lot of space. And when you find that perfect spot on the chair, on the sofa, in the bed, you don't have to get up to then turn it off. Matter of fact, there's a sleep timer on here, but you can just use the remote control if you need to change the temperature. And again, when we think about cooling, I want you to notice no blades on here. And there's also some great safety features as well if you've got dogs or kids who run through and it gets knocked over. So when we come back here, I just want to show you kind of what we're used to, the things that we used to have in our home before Dyson, these things that get dusty and dirty and gross and take up space and get knocked over and have dangerous blades. Now look at your new Dyson.
And how many do you have of these? You know, and how many you're replacing, and what? You know, multifunctionality with Dyson does not mean compromise. So you're getting our beloved Bladeless fan. If you've never experienced it, I liken it to the constant breeze from the ocean. And then you're also getting our Bladeless heater. How does that work? Well, we're giving you an intelligent thermostat. So we're replacing all of these familiar units, and we're giving it you using that Dyson engineering, 1,086 prototypes to get it exactly working how they wanted. And so that's why that intelligent thermostat is so intelligent, because you had about 38 engineers designing this to make sure that your precise temperature, get that favorite temperature in your mind right now, minus 74, and this will maintain your environment. And just as quick as anything, I know it's really chilly across the States, I know it is. I even put my thicker pants on in Florida. I know it's cold where you are. Don't be uncomfortable.
Yes.
But I want to give some positivity. Just as quick as the cold weather comes in, the spring will arrive, and so will the summer. You don't need to put this away. Red for heating, blue for cooling. So you can just switch this over, and you can use both features in one day.
Yeah, and you know what happens is we end up buying something like this and it feels like we're buying it season after season because it breaks down, it gets dirty, it doesn't really last. This is something that will last you. Look, I know this is a higher price than you could go out to the big box store and grab one of these, but these you're buying over and over again. These you're having to find a place to store, pull back out. This is one that you're gonna have season after season, year after year, smart technology. And right now with the flexible payment, what does that say? $60 on a flexible payment, free shipping and handling. So you can try it out for 30 days. We give you a full month to try everything out. You put $60 down, we cover the shipping, handling, and if you've never had a Dyson product, oh my goodness, you're gonna love it. This is a great opportunity to at least try it out for a full month. Heating and cooling and all of the latest technology. Some of our friends on Facebook here are telling me, Gemma, how cold everything is. Kathleen says -5 here a couple of nights ago where Kathleen is. Tracy says it's 22 degrees, but Lillian says wind chill is -11.
Okay.
You cannot warm the entire house. You know how expensive that is to try to warm the entire house when you just need it in that one spot?
No, you live in Florida just like I do. And when they do it in the summer, when they say it's 95, but it feels like 108, just like our friend here on Facebook.
Just like...
If the wind chill is, what, negative something?
-11,
That's the temperature. It doesn't matter what it says. It's
true.
-11.
It's a -11. That's true.
You don't have the set your temperature and it feels like, no. You set the temperature and it'll maintain it. So once it's achieved that temperature, it will make sure that it switches itself off.
That's amazing. It's funny that I live in Florida. It's cold for Florida, right? Woke up this morning, it was like 45 degrees. Studios are cold. This is such a warmth. This is a nice, even, oh, it's so lovely. And then look, we're showing your little egg thermometers here.
I love it too because it's a little wavy so that you can see that the heat is actually working.
Yeah, right.
The heat wave here in the studio.
Yeah.
If you've never been in a TV studio before, they keep them really cold, so I love it when we air this because it's not so chilly. So I'm bringing us over here just to support our friends here on Facebook, especially with those negative temperatures, because we're familiar with this. But safety concerns, okay? We don't want to touch it. We're not using it to fry an egg, so definitely don't touch the top of it. Obviously, it fluctuates as well. I read a temperature earlier. It was different to this one. Before it was over 300 degrees. Now it's 273. But the egg right next to it is reading 71. So where is that temperature going? It's going up to the ceiling, and then it's going to have to circulate back towards you. With Dyson, you know, when you get in from those negative temperatures from outside, you want to be able to take your coat off and relax. You don't want to layer up inside your own home. What the Dyson engineers have done, they found a way to project that warmth towards you. We learned that heat rises. Well, the engineers thought that wasn't good enough. 38 of them worked on this to make sure that we can project it towards you and make you comfortable. Now, this is reading 107. We're not encouraging you to keep it at 107 unless you're really fancy, being warm in your home. But go ahead and select your favorite temperature, and this will maintain it. And the last thing I want to show on this area is my heat-activated paintboard. So it's Sunday morning, we're having a little bit of a heat lesson today. So I'm gonna place this in front of the unit because what I want to show you is how, if you're sitting in your favorite chair, if you're snugly in your bed, if you're across the space, you're going to receive this warmth. You saw the projection capability with the fog machine. Now you're seeing what I'm talking about. It's not just projecting that cooling air from the bladeless fan. We're really projecting that warmth.
Wow, look at this. This is like science class. Were you ever a teacher? You'd be an amazing I bet you would if you were ever wanted to go into. Isn't it fun? Like, we're learning a little bit because the engineers go into this and they go and design this in over 1,000 prototypes, and you think about all the technology, which honestly, that stuff goes over my head, but I know that the technology's in here because you can feel it, you can see it. When you use it, it's different from those other heaters that you had. Gemma makes a very good point. Those other heaters just kind of radiate the heat out into the room, and where does it go? It kind of goes up, left, and right all over. With the Dyson, you can focus it when you need to and when you want to. Maybe it's to get to sleep at night. During the winter on heater, and then during the summer when it's hot, you're gonna have that cool air for you. $299.99. It's a lightweight, carry it upstairs, downstairs. You're only putting $60 down because that's on 5 flexible payments. We're covering the shipping and handling. See the way it oscillates as well. You get to choose between the white or the black. I want to show you again kind of the power. If you're just tuning in right now, I'm going to walk over here and I want to show you the power because something this size, and we're talking about being able to diffuse or maybe that kind of personal stream as well. Let's take a look. Let's see how much power we can get out of this.
So bringing the lights down, we're going to project the airflow across the space, and we're going to utilize fog to demonstrate that. So this is the small but mighty machine. And yes, I give you the engineering, but all you need to know is blue for cooling and red for heating, and let the simplicity of the machine pack the punch. So this is projecting that airflow, whether you've got it in that cooling fan mode or right now you're warming yourself up, whether you're tinkering in the garage, you're in the kitchen, you're in the bedroom, you're in your living room, wherever it may be. Take this unit, it weighs less than 6 pounds, and know you're going to receive that benefit. And Ty, you're absolutely right. The engineering, it goes over my head too. I have to take all these classes to make sure I know what I'm talking about. But all you need to know at home is blue for cooling, red for heating, and everything is operated by the remote control itself. So all of the features we're discussing, it's just a push of a button. And all that matters to Dyson is that it works exactly as we're describing, so you also get a 2-year warranty.
Yeah, and the way that 2-year warranty, good, I don't want to gloss over that 2-year warranty. Thank you for reminding me of that as well. The way it's designed, that kind of vertical design, it's not a heater that, again, just radiates out into the air and dissipates very quickly. You have that option of that kind of personalized kind of heat flow or airflow wherever you want it. That's one of the big differences. And again, you're getting that cool air during the summer without any blades. You almost have to feel it to believe it. You almost have to get it home to really believe it, to really appreciate the brand itself and kind of avoid this season after season. I also don't want to gloss over one of my favorite Gemma phrases, which she just said, tinkering in the garage. I've tried to work that in as often as possible. I just love, don't we just love Gemma? I just love Gemma. Okay.
That's very kind, Ty.
I love it.
But the reason I get to say that is because I'm not allowed to say anything that isn't true. Gosh, there's so many approvals, but you really can take it to where you're, occupying, do that zone heating, save a bit of money. We have all these spaces in our homes, but we don't occupy all of them at once. And I just want to remind you the simplicity. Blue for cooling, red for heating, select your favorite temperature, and let the Dyson AM09 do it for you.
Yes, the simplicity after all of that technology. $150 off our HSN deal price. Gemma, it's always so fun.
You too.
Thank you for being here.
Fun.
Thank you for being here. Grab yours now. It's a great opportunity to grab your Dyson while you're at hsn.com, maybe reading up a little more on the Dyson and picking yours up.